Hey guys, it's Nat. So today I want to do a first impressions video for you guys. So I have this product right here, and this is a pretty new product, and it's barely coming out, and I have one and I want to talk about it. So what it is the new Its Judy Time Palette, and this is by bhcosmestics. If you don't know who Its Judy Time is, just search her on YouTube, definitely go check her out. She does, beauty videos, obviously, and I've been watching her just kind of for a while. So it's just kind of cool to see how far she's come, and now she has her own palette. I wore the palette yesterday, as well as I'm wearing it today. This is all using the palette, all the shadows. So just looking at that, it gives you, a variety of colors that are in here. And I wanted to just give you guys my thoughts on it, so you can decide if you want to look into picking one up. So first of all, this is the product right here. This is the packaging. It's kind of like a matte black packaging, and then it has gold lettering that's like metallic-y. It's this long rectangle shape. Then it is fairly thin, so pretty sleek, compact. And then it is magnetized, so it shuts. See that? That's awesome, right? If you have to take it somewhere, so it's not going to open up. And then on the back, it says a little thing that I guess I'll read to you guys real quick. So it says, Its Judy Time Eyeshadow Palette is a gorgeous collection of 12 eyeshadows, perfect for daytime or date night. Ranging from pretty neutrals to jewel tones of blue and purple, this collection of colors, handpicked by the famed beauty guru Its Judy Time, features satin, shimmer, and matte finish eyeshadows. So aren't you guys excited? Alright, so let's see what the heck they look like in here. So these are actually coming up on the camera pretty true to color. And you get, like it says, a wide range. You get some mattes, you get some satin, and shimmers. And I absolutely love the colors in here because there's such a range, of the finishes, yes, but of the colors. You see how a lot of them are very distinctly different. I love palettes like this. I don't like palettes where it has a ton of colors and they're all like slightly different, like maybe 2-3 shades different than one another, because then when you apply it on the eyelid, it's like they all just kind of go and they blend together. You want to have colors that are distinctly a little bit different. Then also it has her little kind of like slogan right here. It says natural is beautiful but makeup is glam, so right there. And then she signed it because it was at the launch party. So I didn't actually go to the launch party. I really wanted to go, but it turned out that I was doing my art show, and I was actually kind of one of the head leaders for it, so I really couldn't miss it. But my friend Jeannie, she got to go, and I would have gone with her if it would have been like any other weekend, but she got me one, and she like surprised me with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I'm still like so grateful and so excited because not only is it a palette and it's Judy Time palette, the colors are beautiful and I really enjoy the product so far. I'm going to kind of go through each of these and just show you guys like little swatches and describe them a little bit, and just kind of based off of how I use them and how they apply. I think there's only like 2 shades in here that I haven't tried, but the rest of them I've tried them, so I know just kind of how they work and stuff. Alright, so now let's go over each of the eyeshadows. So I'm going to start from the top, and we're just kind of work this way and do swatches. So the very first shadow is this cream matte color, and this is what this looks like. This is basically just kind of like your average eyebrow highlighter color. Reminds me of Wet n Wild Brulee. I don't know where mine is right now, so I can't tell you, if it's darker, is it pinker, what is it? But it's basically going to do the same job for you. I do have it kind of under right here. I know my skin's like white anyway, so it's a little bit harder to see, but it is under that area. Alright, so the next color we have is this wonderful matte tan color right here. This color is amazing for using as a transition color because it's matte, and then it does have some color, but it's not dark enough to where you bring it up and then it looks like, whoa, now it's a dramatic eye. It's just the right color. So this is what this looks like, and these are all so pigmented. Like, I love them. So you can see it just kind of almost blends into my skin, and that's what you want it to do because you want it to be a transition. You don't want it to stick out really. The next color is this one right here. So this is actually a satin finish, and it's kind of like a brownish goldish color. Very good, just kind of like a neutral, everyday, whatever type of color, but it's not super light. It does have a little bit of color to it. The next one right here is another color I really love, and this is a matte kind of reddish brown. This is great to use as a crease color, so right under the transition color. And that's what that one looks like. Alright, and then the next one right here we have is just kind of a matte chocolate brown. You can always use a chocolate brown, right? So you can use it, you know, to create smoky eyes. You can also use it for the outer V, whatever the heck you want to use it for, maybe even a liner. So just a really pretty chocolate brown color. And then the next color to that is also kind of like a chocolate brown, but it's a little bit cooler. And then this one is a satin finish. And it has, I think, a little bit of like gold specks in it. It has some kind of specks. Gold and also a little bit of like brown specks in it. The next color right here is this just kind of warm gold color. It's so soft and so beautiful and so pigmented. Like, look at that. So gorgeous. I'm wearing this one today, and it's in the very center of the lid, just kind of patted on top of there. The next color we have right here is this bronze color. This one is also very soft and very metallic. And that's what that one looks like right there. And then the next color we have, this one, it shows up, it's like a dark burgundy type color, and it looks like it has like little sparkles that are the similar color to it. It's one of those colors that it looks very dark, and yes, it looks like it has some red, but when you apply it, it almost applies like it's more of like a very dark version of it, almost with some black in it, and then you pretty much just see the sparkles. So that's kind of what I get at. That's what it looks like when you apply it. I am wearing it today, and it's this darker color right here, just kind of in the outer V. So you can see it's not super dark, but it is a little bit darker than it looks in here, and that's what that one looks like. So when you blend it out, it's going to be a little bit more black. The next color right here is this gorgeous purple. So this is just kind of like a pretty muted, shimmery purple. I say muted because it's not like a bright, in-your-face purple. It's just like something nice and colorful, and I mean, I feel that you could wear it every day. I wear like whatever every day, so it just doesn't matter to me, but I love it, and it's super pigmented, just gorgeous. Purple is one of those colors that it's really hard to get a decent purple, and so the fact that that one works so well, I'm like amazed with it. So I really like it. The next color to that, this one I believe is a satin finish, but when you apply it, I think it's almost pretty much matte. So it's this kind of blue-violet color. It's a little bit more blue and a little bit just more muted than this one right here. And let's see that one. So that's what that one looks like. Alright, and then the last color right here is this blue color. So this is like a dark navy, and then it has a little bit of like a sheen to it. This one, honestly, is my least favorite in the palette. Not because it's not a pretty color. It's a gorgeous color. It's just you have to really try to get a lot of the product. Like, it's one of those colors that you will have to build it up. So there's like a pretty decent swatch of it. The other ones I barely had to touch, but if I just try to get a little bit of it, just, you know, the same pressure as I did with the other ones, this is pretty much what I get. So you can see that if you do want to build it up, you can, it's possible, but you may have to work with it a little bit more than all the other colors. The other colors in here, freaking amazing, pigmented, soft, and they blend really easy. So just based off of that, and you know, the fact that I have used a lot of them, I really enjoy these. The pigmentation, you just need a little bit, especially these ones on the end right here that are metallic. Like, you hardly need any, and you can cover like your whole lid. And then another great thing that I did notice when doing this palette, a lot of you guys notice that when I do my tutorials and stuff, I do my eyes and then I do my foundation. The reason for that being, if I have any fallout, you know, I don't have to clean it off in my foundation because I'm applying the foundation later. I didn't really have any fallout with this. And, you know, one of these colors, like this darker burgundy color, this is a color that you kind of see like off and on in like different types of palettes. Like, there's a color, you know, similar to it in the Wet n Wild Purplestar palette. There's a color similar to it, I don't know, I have it in a few different ones. I think a Kat Von D palette that I have, and every time you use it, it'll be, yes, it'll apply dark, so it'll apply like that really dark purple blackish color, but then also a lot of times it can be gritty and hard to work with, and then it creates fallout, and it's like, ah. This one I used today, and all I had were like little fine sparkles, like 4 or something right there. it didn't actually transfer the dark color down here. There wasn't a lot of fallout. So I was super impressed with that, because all I had to do was like, okay, those little sparkles are there, done, instead of, you know, having to go and like completely remove it. So I'm really excited about that. On the other colors, I haven't had any sort of fallout whatsoever. So I am very, very impressed with the quality of these shadows. You guys know on this channel I like to focus primarily on stuff that is drugstore and, you know, affordable and inexpensive, but I mean, that doesn't mean that I, you know, have never tried any sort of high-end stuff. I have, because whether it had been a gift or people let me try stuff, I have tried different things, and you know, sometimes even with the more expensive stuff, you still do get the fallout. So the fact that this palette right here, I'm saying that you're not getting fallout, you like take that into consideration, please. Also, another great thing with this palette is all the colors that you're getting. So yes, they are, you know, little tiny things. I don't have anything to kind of compare them to or measure them, but you're getting a lot of pigmentation with these, and you're getting a lot of them condensed in one package together. So you get 12 shades right here. Like I said, they're all pretty different, so you know, you can create so many different looks. You can create very soft, very subtle looks. You can create looks with a little bit more pops of color. You can create very dramatic, dark, smoky looks. So many different looks, all with this one palette. This palette right here, I believe it's on sale right now for $14.95. I have it over here somewhere actually. Yes, $14.95 on the bhcosmestics website. The only thing is you are going to have to pay for shipping, and shipping, you know, it can vary depending on where the heck you get it. It says that you're saving 25% on that, so originally they're priced at $19.95. I think this is totally worth even the $20 because of how much I'm liking it right now, how many colors you're getting. I think it is definitely worth it. So if you were considering it, I mean, based off of my review and everything, I would say to definitely look into it and just get it if you're considering it, because I believe this is an amazing palette. I've already used it, you know, a few days, and I really enjoy the shadows. I enjoy, you know, the pigmentation of the shadows. I enjoy how they apply. The lasting power is pretty decent. I haven't really noticed them fade or anything throughout the day. The only, you know, kind of two things that I would have to talk about that are not so great in my opinion are the blue shadow. I did watch, you know, Its Judy Time's review where she, the video where she like swatched her palette, and it seems that the blue on there, it's coming off a lot more pigmented, so I'm like, did my palette, is it not as soft on the blue, or what's going on? I don't really know. And then this packaging, I can tell what they were going with. They wanted something, you know, very simple, very sleek, classic, but I would have liked to see, you know, just kind of from a design standpoint, since I do graphic design, something a little bit more. It seems like it's missing a little bit something. So maybe something similar to kind of like the Kat Von D, where it has, you know, her kind of like main logo title of the palette or whatever, and then, you know, in the back, maybe in the black, have some of the parts, like some sort of like very subtle design. Some of it's shiny, some of it's matte, or just something in the background. I feel like this area in the back, there needs to be something going on. But other than that, I absolutely love it, and yeah, like I said, I definitely suggest checking it out. I hope you guys like this first impressions video of it. Leave me any questions or comments down below. Are you guys planning to get this palette? Have you already bought it? What's going on? And that's gonna be it for today, and I will see you guys all later. All right.